Dear students, good morning to all. Hope you are fine. We were having our previous class about the formed elements of blood, and that was about the erythrocytes. Now, today we shall be dealing with the leukocytes and platelets. Leukocytes, they are also called as white blood cells or corpuscles or WBCs. Leukocytes are white blood corpuscles are colorless due to the lack of hemoglobin. Number. Leukocytes are much lesser in number as compared to erythrocytes, which averages 6,000 to 8,000 per millimeter cube of blood. Shape and structure. Leukocytes possess nuclei and other cell organelles and, and can move in an amoeboid fashion. Due to this ability, leukocytes can squeeze through pores in capillary wall and move to a site of infection. Erythrocytes usually remain confined within blood vessels. The movement of leukocytes through capillary walls is referred to as diapedesis. Types. Leukocytes are almost invisible under the microscope unless they are stained. They are thus classified according to their staining properties. Leukocytes containing granules in their cytoplasm are called granular leukocytes or granulocytes, and those without without clearly visible granules are called agranular leukocytes or agranulocytes. Now, number first, agranulocytes. There are two types of agranulocytes, which include lymphocytes and monocytes. Now, lymphocytes. Lymphocytes account for 20 to 25% of the total WBCs and are usually the second most numerous type of leukocytes. They are small cells with round nuclei and little cytoplasm. They exist in two major forms, namely B and T lymphocytes, and are responsible for immune responses of the body. Now, B type of granulocytes, that is monocytes. They are the largest leukocytes and are somewhat amoeboid in shape. They have kidney or horseshoe shaped nucleus. From blood, monocytes enter the tissues where they become macrophages. Macrophages are phagocytic in nature and engulf bacteria and other cellular debris. Now, granulocytes. Granulocytes are of three types, namely eosinophils, basophils, and neutrophils. Now, eosinophils. Eosinophils, which are about 2 to 3%, have nucleus with two lobes. They have coarse granules which contain hydrolytic enzymes and peroxidases. The eosinophils have antihistaminic properties. They resist infections and are also associated with allergic reactions. The number of eosinophils increases during allergic conditions such as asthma and hay fever. They also help in dissolving blood clot. They seem to play a part in the immune system. They have some similarity to lysosomes. Cell organelles, eosinophils can attach themselves to parasitic forms and cause their destruction by liberating lysosomal enzymes on their surface. Now, basophils. They are least abundant, about 0.5 to 1% of the total WBCs. In these cells, the nucleus is generally three-lobed. The cells secrete serotonin, heparin, which is an anticoagulant, and histamine, a chemical involved in inflammation, etc. Now, the neutrophils. They are the most abundant cells, about 60 to 65% of the total WBCs. They are phagocytic in nature. They commonly squeeze between the cells of the capillary walls and wander through the intercellular spaces. From here, they move to infected areas of the body. They engulf and digest disease causing bacteria. Formation. Formation of leukocytes is called leukopoiesis. It takes place in the bone marrow. B lymphocytes mature in the bone marrow itself, but T lymphocytes mature in the thymus. Lifespan. Once released from the bone marrow, the life of the granulocytes is normally 4 to 8 hours, when circulating in the blood, and about 4 to 5 days in the tissues. The monocytes have lifespan of 10 to 20 hours, whereas the lymphocytes have lifespans of few days or months or even years. Leukocytosis. Rise in the WBC count is called leukocytosis. It usually occurs at the site of infection. Thrombocytes, that is blood platelets, it will be inshallah in our next offline class.